Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In this tutorial, I am going to discuss what is the hooks in Cucumber framework, why we use the hooks. Okay, so basically, hook is a some set of code, okay, which will execute before running scenario as well as the before running the steps. Okay, these are the like a kind of prerequisites which we need to execute before scenario and similar type after scenario. If you know the testng, so testng will provide a multiple annotations, which annotation we can use to execute the set of code before running test cases. Okay, so a testng test. Similar type, there are some set of annotation that we can use to run the some piece of code, some block of code after running the scenario, after running the testng test. Okay, so now if I talk about the Cucumber framework, we have similar type annotations which we can apply on any particular methods. Okay, that will execute before running scenario as well as before running the step definition. Okay, so this code we need to write in a Java. Okay, we can create any Java file, or we can also implement that annotations over the method which are defined any step definition Java file. Okay, now here I am going to create one hook file. So I will create one Java, okay, like hooks dot Java. Okay, so this is the file. I will mention here the some annotations, some block of code I will write, and I will apply the annotations so that that code will execute before running the scenario. Okay, now if I talk about this scenario, so like suppose that this is the one simple scenario JC Penry, where I am going to search the product on JC Penry application. Okay, so if I run this uh, feature files, so this will launch the application and this will search the product, okay, here, and then verify the product is listed here. After that, you can see the browser is opened. I need to close this browser. So these are the uh, like after cleanup, after the test is executed, we need to close the browser. Similar type, we need to create a separate class, separate methods where we can put the browser launch method. Okay, so those we can add in a hooks file. So I am going to create one method here first, like public void setup. Okay, and here I will add the code to launch the browser, create the session of the browser like this. These three lines of code I am copying here and I am going to paste here. Okay, similar type, we have one more method here where I will use the driver.quit, like this will close the browser. Okay, so I need to also create the driver object reference variable. So I am going to create here in class instance variable of a web driver. Okay, now driver.kit. So Cucumber will provide a notation that is known as the before, and similar type there is a after annotation. So before and after there is two annotations. This will coming from the cucumber.java, and similar type this after is coming in same package. Okay, so we need to import these two packages for before and after. And before annotations means this code will execute before running the scenario. Similar type, this code will run after the scenario. Okay, now what I need to do, I'm going to create this as a static, so that when will this will run before the scenario. So driver object will initialize here, and same object I will use in our step definition. Okay, so now I'm going to call here hooks dot. So this will call the variables, driver variable, which are defined under the hook class. Okay, so now I have not initialized the browser here. Okay, so browser will initialize in the hook class that will automatically execute. And now I'm going to run, and you will see it will launch the browser, run the steps, and then close the browser. So it means hooks will automatically call. Here it's verify the product and close the browser. Okay, so now hooks will play very important role in the Cucumber framework, where we can define some code which we want to run before and after scenario. Similar type, there is a annotation after step. Okay, this is after step code. Okay, and we have also one more annotation that is before step. Okay, so where it will run? So these annotations will execute before running each and every steps. Okay, and this after steps will execute after running each and every step. Okay, so now let me run and you will see. Yeah, after and before be like running before each and every step. First step before and after is executed. Second step before and after is executed. Third step before and after is executed. Okay, so now I am going to show if we have multiple features, one feature files and multiple scenario or multiple feature files, then our hooks will these annotations will always run with each and every scenario. Okay, so let me update this in this. So here one scenario, one feature file contain two scenarios. Okay, let me update this step definition also with hooks. So I'm going to call here the hooks dot driver. Okay, hooks dot driver. Why I'm calling the hooks driver? Because the driver object initializes in the hooks, and in order to perform any action or verification, we need to same driver object, right? And that's why I'm calling that object. Okay, so now let me run this feature file, and you will see here the browser will launch two times, first for this scenario and second time for this scenario. Also it will call the after, and that will close the browser after running this scenario and then this. So two times browser will launch, and two times it will close in sequential order. So it will launch first application. You will see here, and test is completed. Now it is launching the browser for second scenario, and this will log in into the Orange HRM. Okay, and it will log out from the application. Right. So you can see the hooks will execute before and after each scenario. Similar type steps will also executed. Okay, step is also executed. Okay, thanks for watching the video.